Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing PowerWash Simulator. There was some new content that was put out and I haven't done it yet. It's one of the seasonal specials and it's Clean the Cruise Ship Sun Deck. So I got my co-op on. So Dre should be able to hop on in whenever he's ready. I clicked on it for a second and I shouldn't have. Hi, Shaman. So we're going to do this. Andreas had to take Leo outside spur of the moment because he was acting like it was an emergency. So he had to go potty, I think. And so this is the sun deck of the cruise ship. Some kind of something going on here. How you doing, Miss Shaman Carmichael? I hope you got your email. I tried to respond accordingly. Oh, this is going to be a big mess. You can't stay the whole stream. You have an appointment at the car dealership. Okay. That is not a problem. We're glad you're here at all. Oh my. Look at this view though. What is this? Is that a pool? Oh. I am so afraid if I were to get in a pool like this that the glass would break. And it'd be like, doom on you. You know? Oh, I don't know if I could. It would just be like, whoosh. You haven't checked your email yet? Okay. Hopefully after today I'll have a new car. That would be awesome. And hopefully you won't park it in the same spot. There's really not a lot of options out there for y'all to have decent parking, is there? Like, I just can't imagine living in a big city. Even in Nashville, I couldn't imagine living there. I would love the comforts of it, though, you know, being able to order from anything or anywhere, anytime, pretty much. Where I'm from, you can't order from anything. Domino's had to break its own rules and come out of the city just to get our business. And we had to meet them at a Dollar General up at the top of the hill so they could get 2 different towns included in their delivery. And that's the only delivery option is Domino's. Yeah. Big old town. You want all of this to be over. You're relaxing. Summer was wrecked. Oh, I know. That is a pain in the butt, I'm sure. But, you know, the worst, hopefully, is behind you now. You get the fun part. Just kind of picking out your new vehicle and wheeling and dealing, haggling. Take somebody with you that's a good wheel dealer. Take Dale. Have Dale come out there and help you when you go get your car. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Some car dealerships like to take advantage of women. This is a quiet residential street, but parking is at a premium, so I have to take what I can get. Yeah. I get it. Shannon Duba, 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 Duba. I got to get some weight off of me, y'all. This is the worst. This is probably the biggest I think I've ever been. And I've got my belly is giving me problems. I can't bend over and like even clip my toenails now. Mostly because my belly hurts, and just sitting up straight in the chair and touching it, it really, really hurts. But I can't bend over and clip my toenails. And I got one that it doesn't matter how I twist and turn or anything, I can't get that freaking thing. It's awful. Oh, I'm not used to this extra weight on me. My body is not responding well. I gotta get it off. But it's all in my stomach. All the weight is in my stomach. It's like it just popped up overnight. It's the worst. Yay, camels. Yes. Being on disability, you know, it's a steady, basically, income. And it's actually sometimes easier to get a vehicle because it doesn't matter, sick or whatever, you're getting paid, you know. But, and I don't like to discuss this kind of stuff, but there is a side who is trying to do away with the whole disability, Social Security stuff and cut down the payments. So, you know.
I'm looking for the side that doesn't have co-op on so I can join your game.
My co-op is on.
Hmm.
Hold on. Co-op is... Oh. I said I was going to turn it on, that it was on. I'm such an idiot. Anyways, and that's the rumor mill. I have not done my research. That could all be just bull to the crap. But I've heard that they want to reduce that stuff. I think my stomach is inflamed. I'm really worried about that. Hi, darling.
Hello, darling. Hello, Shaman. Hello, Shannon. And anybody else that I missed?
So the Dre has decided to grace us with his presence.
The Doi may have to download the pack or something because
Yeah.
She's like, no.
There's two, which I wasn't gonna say anything, but there's two. So if you go to in Steam, if you go to PowerWash Simulator, and look at the DLCs, there's the one that says Muckingham Files Part 4. That has to, and then it's got like download or play or whatever. Add to library.
Yeah.
You got to do that one. And then there's also this one, which is the summer 2024 Sun Beach Deck thing boat. I don't remember the name of it.
Watching my thing, my doodle.
Yeah, there's two DLCs.
Alrighty.
So you got to do both of them, because if we get done with this one,
alrighty, it's done. Now I just got to find somebody to play with.
And it only takes just a second for the downloads.
Yeah, it takes longer to download the dirt. It adds dirt to them.
But what I was saying is, the rumor mill, the bull crap that you don't never know if it's true or not.
Did you hear the latest news?
Oh my gosh.
What? Miranda is pregnant? Again?
The rumor mill says that there is a particular party that is trying to reduce the amount that people will get for their disabilities and Social Security. And unless they're upping that shit, then they are a no-go for me. Whoever, whatever, I don't care what color, the red or the blues, you know? I don't care. That's a no-go for me. That's my livelihood. That's all I've got. If they mess with Social Security like that, I'm screwed. A lot of people are. You know, this is stuff that your parents and grandparents and hell, you've worked for. Even your disability. This is what you work for, is some kind of reassurance. You're paying this stuff in. I don't know. That's just a no-go for me. You don't screw with that. You don't mess with people's livelihood like that. I mean, is it a good system? I don't think so. I think they could have probably come up with something a little bit better, and it wouldn't, hurt the economy so bad or take money out. But that should have been done long time ago. Don't do that crap now. There's no other options for people. Hell, I'd like to see a reduction in the price of medical. I think it should be ampy-poo for Congress. That'd be nanners for everyone.
Free nanners.
Free nanners. You just gotta give them back. You can't keep them. Because I collect those things.
Eliminate the nanner tax.
Yes. There should be no tax on nanners.
Especially if they're free.
My mom fight for me to get my SSI mother check. Yeah, I know. A lot of people fight very hard, and it's like me. I don't wanna be on disability. Oh my gosh, I would rather work so much. But it's all I've got right now. I can't. There's no way I could work. There's some days I can't even hardly open my eyeballs. There's no way. I'd be fired. If I had to get a job right now, I'd maybe make it for a good week. And then after that, they'd fire me. Because there's no way I could go to work every day. There's no way I could stay at work. A lot of the days I may get up and I may just pump it to get through a stream. And then after that, I'm done. I'm laying on the couch with ice packs on my head. I spent the majority of yesterday with ice packs on my head, one after the other. As soon as one melted down, I put the other on. I ain't even lying. And there's no way I could. So that's all I've got. Without that, I'm screwed. I mean, I'm sure we'd survive, but what kind of life would that be, you know?
A stressful one.
Yeah. And I don't know the whole story. It was just some Facebook thing that a friend who I think a lot of and do trust, she posted that. And so I'm like, why would they want to do away with the Social Security and disability like that? Well, not do away. They want to reduce it, I think.
They need to get a raise.
Exactly. I'm like, don't reduce that shit. Right now, it's not even enough for people to survive on. It's already so low. I mean, how did we even get on this topic? I don't know.
See, there's this sweet little girl named Amp,
Yeah.
and she starts talking about stuff, and then we get on those topics.
Yeah, but I said something about my toe because I'm getting so big I can't bend over to clip my toenail. That one toenail I can't get to. Then I said something about my stomach, how my stomach's so swollen, and then I don't know. Yay! Yes, let's just let it all go and talk about bananas.
Bananas.
That's never a bad topic. And I know what I'm talking about with the bananas. The other stuff is all hearsay. I'm willing to admit that.
Now I'm wondering if that nanner's still in there. Hopefully you got it if it's not.
I did not. I have not eaten any of the bananas I
What I
bought.
was afraid of. The little nanner monster.
Hey, if
She'll
she'll
eat
eat the
up some
healthy
fruit.
food like that, that's fine. Yeah, she'll eat the heck out of some fruit because of the sugars in the fruit.
Yeah. Well, she don't need to eat the heck out of it though. That's the thing. She
I know.
needs to be in moderation. She's gonna eat it.
She's a little eater. But Shaman was telling us that she possibly, hopefully, is getting her vehicle today.
Yeah, I remember her saying that yesterday.
I'm very excited
I
for her.
forgot until you brought it up, so I guess I really don't remember until I remember now.
Yeah.
I was
wasn't.
nowhere near the nanners.
I'm on it due to my cerebral palsy. I had worked for a long time. I retired at 35 due to my back. Yeah, it is hard. It is it's hard, isn't it, Shannon? Now I will admit there's some people that, they're like, let me just try my best to get on it so I don't have to work. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's effed up because you don't make jack diddly squat. You can make more money working, so much more money working. You can have a better life, such better life. I made really good money working, and this shiznit I get from them now, it is nothing. It's I don't know. It's about a month worth, maybe about a month worth of tips. It's actually less than that from me working. Well, I made that in a week. What I get a month now. So I don't know why people would want to lay up on their butts if they don't have to. I really feel like the majority, as hard as it is to get on it, I feel like the majority of the people really do need it. Because for me, it was hard to get on it.
Yeah. It's too hard and takes too long.
Yeah.
I mean, I exhausted all of my savings. I exhausted 20 years worth of savings.
Well, mine wasn't the time. Mine was just, and I know this sounds really bad. Mine was the almost shame of having to get on it and then getting all the medical records and going back through the testing and stuff. I mean, once it got, to the court part of it where you had to sit in front of them and talk and you say the word brain tumor, it was pretty much a done deal. I was before I left there, I knew I was approved. But even then, you have a waiting period,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that you have to go through. You have to wait. And it took me a long time just to get the medical. And with my brain condition, I can't remember stuff. I don't remember dates and all that, and who first diagnosed me, or I don't remember that crap. So it took a long time, and there was a lot of blanks that my lawyer had to fill out and do the legwork because I couldn't remember it. It was a hassle. I can't imagine anybody really wanting to just do it. Especially when they see how little they get compared to what they did get working. It's sad. It is pathetic.
Some people manage to get a lot though, somehow.
I don't know how. I must not have done my life properly. Well, I think a lot of mine also was the
Didn't have
fact.
enough kids.
Yeah. I think a lot of mine was also the fact that being a hairdresser for a long time, you know, I went to school and I was investing my money in this and that, and I wasn't paying, you know, the max on your taxes and taking out all the max money and stuff. I think that had a lot to do with it.
It does. They base it over your last four, or they did at the time I got mine. They base it over your last 4 years' income.
Yeah.
The last 4 years of your income.
Which is really sad because even though I was working, I wasn't working nowhere near. It was just dwindling down because I couldn't. It was getting, the migraines were getting so bad that I couldn't. Then I started having the seizures, and just the vibration from the clippers would cause me to have a seizure. And nobody wants me with having sharp shears and stuff near their head when I'm having a seizure. You know, I was dwindling down. I couldn't hardly even get the initiative to go spend 10, 12 hours on my feet doing hair. It took me a good 2 years to even complete the process once I realized what was going on with me. So that had a lot to do with it. And, you know, it didn't help that also probably previously in my life, you know, I was just a housewife. That don't count. A housewife don't have anything. Now, normally you can, like, draw off your husband. But if that SOB leaves you with nothing to go off with his little secretary and divorces you and you're done, and then you get disabled, you're screwed. You know? That didn't happen to me. I'm just saying. I think I've seen that on Lifetime. But yeah, I was a housewife there for a pretty good while. And then I decided to go out and do my thing. I worked at Home Depot before I was the housewife, basically.
Yeah, she all the way down there.
I am. I'm cleaning this area.
Do it good. I want it spotless now.
A crossing guard gets like $100 from the school. I hate to tell you, as a high school dropout from Winooski, my old city where I grew up, but I went to another city high school. That's where I met my high school sweetheart. Aw. As long as there have been programs to assist people, there have been people trying to cheat the system. Yeah, that is so freaking true. I wish I could do that. I wish I had it in me to, work the system. I can't. I've thought about it. I'm like, you know how much better I'd have it if I did? About the only thing that I feel like I'm working the system right now is just by not saying that I've moved yet. Because, I mean, I've pretty much moved. I'm not just visiting.
That really is not affecting anything.
No, it's really not affecting anything, but I feel wrong by not doing it, Just that little bitty nothing that really doesn't affect anything makes me feel wrong.
I mean, it may affect some of
Well, Bella's disability.
Bella's stuff.
Yeah, Bella's disability for her autism, ADHD, and
It's based off Tennessee.
is based off of Tennessee. So yeah, I guess that probably needs to be addressed. But everything else it doesn't really affect, and it would be the same concept here, really.
Yeah, it's probably not that much difference. Or well, they could be the same.
Yeah. I think Mississippi might be more. Actually, I'm probably cheating myself. But my thing is, her doctors, her specialists are in Tennessee, and I don't want to switch that stuff right now because she's had some major surgeries. And
That's what you need to find out is if you do switch, would you still have access to them? And you should.
You should, but I guess it really depends on the doctor.
I want to be sure.
Like,
well,
you would think Vanderbilt University. That's a pretty dang big hospital that's known. It's Vanderbilt Children's Hospital is what it is. That's a big hospital that's known. You would think that they would have no problem taking whatever Mississippi's stuff is, But I think again,
your insurance is going to be Medicare, Medicaid. That's
no, not for SSI for children. The SSI for children, even though she is disabled, she has the state Social Security income, and that is.
The insurance is still
Nope,
isn't it?
Nope, she's got the TenCare or whatever it's called, the Blue Care insurance. She never did get a regular Medicaid or Medicare, whatever card. So yeah, that's the thing that bothers me is I don't know if they would take the Mississippi insurance.
Well, next time talk to them, we'll just ask them. Say, hey, I'm thinking of moving here.
Yeah, because really, that's a big thing for me.
Thinking of moving here, but I still want to bring Isabella here for her appointments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that feasible, or would there be issues?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous, Shaman. The big luxury cars. I've seen it. It's everywhere. It is everywhere.
And be living in a shithole.
Yeah. I can't wait for the live stream of Planet Crafter today. There may not.
There may not be one if they don't
Yep.
have anybody. The only person that's shown any interest so far is my friend Bacon Wizard. Or voiced any interest. I know Big Dave's got, his personal issues with his mom. So I very seriously. Well, he's done said that he wouldn't be there most likely anyway. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect him to. I don't expect anybody to be there. Just,
Yeah, exactly. And
know.
if we don't do a live stream today, that's okay, because you know what? I can fill that time slot with family time. Ooh,
It's
I
Yeah, there's
see,
stuff I can
I
do here.
see. So what I have planned for either after the community stream, or if we don't have a community stream, it'll be before the community stream time. Or, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, in lieu of. What I have planned is I've got some ribeye steaks marinating in Dale's. And not Dale Denton. In Dale's sauce. Oh God, that sounds even worse. Never mind. Anyways, I was trying to be funny and that come out bad. Anyways, I got some ribeye steaks marinating. And I've got some Caesar salad I'm going to mix up. And I'm going to do some baked potatoes. And corn on the cob. And we're going to put Bella's little pool. She's got a little blow up pool, but it's freaking huge. We're going to put it underneath the carport to keep her out of the sun. Fill it up and let her play in her pool while we are out there grilling and sitting and chilling, listening to music, and enjoying the day. That's
Yep.
the plan.
That's the plan, Stan.
Little family time.
Hello, hello.
Yay!
How you doing, Did your son's school stuff? Did you get him settled?
Yeah, perfect Saturday indeed. But, you know, I don't remember, oh, Paige wasn't streaming because of family. He was going to visit family, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or they were coming to visit him, or they're going to visit. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But family, yeah, family. Oh, nice. I don't hear any sound from my game.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do. It's just very light.
You may have it turned down.
I may.
You know, from now on, when I stream this, I've been thinking maybe add a little background music. Not Dwight music. I should let Bella do a beatbox. Right now I'm in the ER with my granddaughter, Silver Rose Duba, for her broken leg. Oh my gosh. Shannon.
Is anybody safe around there? I spend more time in the hospital. I probably got VIP suites at the hospital by now.
college stuff. I thought he was just now going to high school. Oh, I was wrong. I thought she was getting him ready to go to high school.
Maybe she got a couple of them. Maybe one's in college and one's in high school. I can't keep up.
Shh, me either. I do good remember y'all's names.
Oh, I got interrupted or distracted while I was setting it up in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
But I added a birthday channel, and I never got a message set up on how to do it, but it's like /birthday ad, or I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm setting it up to where you can add your birthday. You can include your year if you want to. You know, if you include your year of birth, obviously people will know your age when it announces your birthday. There's a command to let you see the next 10 upcoming birthdays once people get their birthdays put in.
Oh, that's nice.
And on your birthday, the bot will send you an automated message
Reminding you? Could it remind
to a
me?
specific channel, and if it's a tag, you know, then everybody will see it. So in essence, it would remind everybody.
Yeah.
And you can check the birthday channel and see whose birthday is coming up.
That's great.
Once it gets set up right. But I'm not sure what all I've got left to do to set it. I was doing it, and I may have been last minute doing it before a stream, and then something kind of took a little bit of time away, and I never got it finished. It finished. Somebody probably come in here. Can you run up to so and so and get me a mushroom swish? Or
Never.
not that
say
that
it.
would happen. Not
Never.
that would ever happen.
Ever.
Never ever happen. Doy, look at what I drew.
So I felt really, 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 really bad yesterday. And I asked him to go get something to eat that I didn't have to cook. Because I literally, y'all, I think I went through like 4 ice packs on my head. At least 4. That's not counting my little ice sticky thingies that I put on my forehead. It was bad. It was rough yesterday. I barely made it through the stream. But, yeah, I had to send him to go get some chicken, cheese, and rice from the Mexican restaurant. It was good, though. I don't regret it. No regrets.
No regrets. Yeah, very good. Look at all these gnomes lounging around.
See 'em, lazy dogs.
Oh, that's sad. Got bone cancer. How old is she, Shannon? 2 years ago. Yeah, I think I recall you saying it was Monday when Casper's birthday. Let's see, what is Monday? Today's the 3rd, 4, 5, 6th. August 6th. That is one of my cousin's birthday is August 6th.
So I see, you're in Tennessee. So, like my son, when he went to college, he got, I think it was his first year of college for, it was paid for. I don't know if that's a state thing or if that was a government thing. I don't remember. It definitely wasn't based on my income or anything like that. It was just your first year of college is paid for. Do you have any idea where you're going to send him to college? Like, the University of Tennessee at Martin is where I sent him. And that's in Pulaski, of course. And it was a dang good college.
Yeah, I was just
ETSU.
thinking it was Friday today.
Ah, gotcha.
I'm such a weirdo. So Monday is the 5th. Oh, the gnomes wouldn't dirty, I don't think. Because they don't have a meter.
They're not dirty little gnomies.
They're not dirty little gnomes. I'm gonna look at something real quick on my Discord. See if I can add Shannon's. Where's that channel? I don't have to put it in there. Welcome to the pack. Oh, Raver joined Discord the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, my son, which he's older now, of course, but he went to Martin Methodist College in Pulaski, and now Martin Methodist College has joined up with the University of Tennessee, so it's like an off branch of that. So it's a dang good college, though, for being a little small town, a little rinky-dink town. To have a university college like that is pretty nice. But that's also when crap started going down downhill in that town, is when it became a, I don't know, college town, I guess is what you would call it. Because before it was a retirement town, basically. It was just bunch of old people and nothing, and we had this sleepy little college, and you know, the one high school, and for the whole freaking county, basically. And then UT took over, and now the town is just growing, and I don't think in a good way. Getting a lot of drugs and stuff in now, just going to crap.
Well, you're not in the Discord, are you, Shannon? He add your birthday to it.
He's wanting to be a
a
pharmaceutical scientist. They don't offer that here. Not sure about other places. Oh yeah, the free year of college. Oh, he wants a job with the CDC. That's great. Yeah, no, if he's doing something like that, you definitely need to pick him a really good college. I don't know why they wouldn't offer that there.
Yeah, just tell him don't let the zombie plague happen under his watch. Make sure he keeps that shit in check.
And as soon as he does see any signs of it, he needs to let us know on Discord, okay? Give us some heads up. We don't really have a bunker anywhere, but we could all meet up and try to stay safe. We practiced for this. We've trained. Digger's going to drive. Shaman and Darlene are going to cook and make the teas. Shannon's going to love on all the animals and get them on our side. And, yeah, it's just going to be a fun time. That is a very good career choice. Very, very awesome. Probably going to take quite a long time, too, though. So, you don't want him too far away. I wouldn't be able to stand it. That's another reason we chose Martin, because it was right there in our town. But now, on his resume saying he went to Martin, Now he went to the University of Tennessee at Martin, and it's fancier. People look at that better. So we got a deal. That's before they jacked up all the prices. Made it where you can't afford it. And it may have been something that the college offered to the high school students to come to their college. That might have been. Because last I knew, my son had no ideas of going to college. And then we went up there and I was filling out paperwork, signing off my life and all my savings to send my son to college. But they had people in there. The Army National Guard was in there trying to get kids to sign up like instantly as soon as they graduated, and all these different colleges, and they're poaching them. I'm like, leave these kids alone. Stop trying to get them to sign up for your death warrants and the wars and shit, and let them be kids.
Take that ASVAB and do pretty well on it, and I had them all over me trying to recruit me, especially the Navy.
Yeah.
They wanted me to go into nuclear engineering. I'm like, gosh, yeah, so it was interesting. They make it sound real good. They're like, you'll do 2 years of A school down in Orlando, Florida, and whatnot, and everything will be like you'll be an officer by this point, and like everything's just, they make it sound so easy and simple.
Yeah. Well, Matthew, he was really big in the computer, like the CAD stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, they were really hot and heavy after him, but therefore, right up to before he graduated, he was all ready to sign the papers to join the military. And I'm like, no, please, God, no. Let him change his mind. And I couldn't tell him nothing. He wouldn't listen. He was hell-bent on doing it his way, and that was it. You know, like Bella, he probably has some of that oppositional defiant disorder, too. But he was signing them papers and shipping off and everything. And I'm going to say this, and it's not mean. I'm the mama. I can say that. Thank God he had a little extra pudge on him. By the time he graduated, he'd really put on some weight. He didn't qualify. So, or he screwed up his chances anyways. And I'm very happy about that. And I'm only saying that because it was a bad time when he was going. It was a bad time. And it you know, the kids like that are the first ones they send out. I'm just being honest. And so I'm very happy that he didn't. And it's not like okay, let me rephrase that. It's not like they rejected him, but he couldn't pass like a physical, you know? And so he pretty much bowed out gracefully and went to college and did his thing. Which that's bad as a mother to say, but I hope other mothers will understand where I'm coming from too. I didn't want my son to go to war because at that time there was a lot of talks about potentially going to war very soon. And that was another reason he was all gung-ho and ready to go. And I was like, no. Here, baby, eat some pie. That's bad, isn't it? Ugh. He knows, and now he's fine with it. Because it's a hard life. Military's not for everybody. It takes a
So
certain...
you're saying you purposely fattened him up so he would fail? Is that what I'm hearing?
Maybe. Kinda. I didn't take anything away. You know?
Oh, well, that's normal parents spoiling their kids anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I seen it coming, and I could have probably swayed that, but I didn't.
That's like the frozen pizza and frozen nuggets.
Yes. But y'all have to know my son too. He would have been, if something would have happened, he would have been one of the first ones that he would have volunteered to. He'd be like, just give me a grenade and I'll run in the middle of all of them. You know, something like that. It's the way my son is. And I was like, oh, no, 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 no. No, you're going to go to business school like we talked about. Yeah. Maybe I'm a bad mom. I don't know. That was me. And that I'm not going to sugarcoat and lie about who I am. That's what I did. He's my son. He gets more opportunities in his life. I wouldn't get another son. You do the same about the war. Thank goodness, because I was starting to feel like I was horrible. But he knows, and he's okay with it. He's actually glad that it turned out the way it did. And a lot of it was his friends and peer pressure. They were all signing up, and well, they were going to. Hell, half of them backed out too. I bet their mamas fed them some cake. I'm so bad. Your son was in the Army. He's a doctor in the Army, and he went overseas in 1991.
You know this. Smell a coffin?
No, that's me.
Oh.
Sorry.
Maybe.
I was choking to death.
Mm.
I swallowed my drink wrong, I think. Phew.
I do that. I get some weird ass looks like, you gonna die?
It was bad.
You look at me like, what'd you do, dumbass? Why are you choking?
Well, I took a drink and then I tried to laugh.
Yeah.
And it
I
went
think
wrong.
I choke a lot because of that, the scarring in my esophagus.
Yeah.
And I do eat and drink fast.
Mine
And
is
if we're
just I'm a
having
moron.
Yeah. And if we're talking, it's like I'll take a drink and talk too soon. Or something. I'll end up going down the wrong pipe.
Yep. I don't want to cough my way into a headache, though. Ooh.
I choked and coughed so hard one day, I think you thought I was dying.
Yep, I did. I remember. I was like, no, I just got him. There goes another one.
I didn't get my oleander out yet.
Alright, I have pushed a key. What in the heck crap key is that?
He
Oh,
got
there we go.
shot in his Oh wow, that's
Oh, wow.
rough.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I'm not related to you, Shannon.
John Hemingway.
It's John Hemingway. How's it going, John?
That's awesome. I knew my son would never be a doctor. The first time he played sports and he fell and cut his leg and he looked down at the blood and fainted, he got kicked off the team and my hopes and dreams of him becoming a doctor was over. That was it. But you know, I should have known, really. His first fight he ever got into, at school, of course, where they watch your kids so great. The first fight he ever got into, the boy was a bully. He was mean to him. And Matthew, Matthew had to eventually, you know, stand up for himself. Because he never did before. He never did. And the bully kept calling him names and stuff. And Matthew just went all Ralphie on him. Went nuts. Just closed his eyes and started swinging his fists. And when he opened his eyes, the boy, I guess, he'd hit him in the nose or something, and he bloodied the boy's nose. And Matthew said the next thing he knew, he woke up in the nurse's office, and he was sitting there, and he's looking around, and he looked over at the nurse. He's like, "What happened?" The nurse was like, "You fainted." And Matthew was like, "Well, did I win?" You know, I knew he wouldn't be a doctor. But the business school, you know, going to school for business and everything, that was all we could decide on, because he just, I don't know, he's a different kind of kid. He's all about computers and stuff like that, and gaming, and basically like his mama. He's very smart. He's very opinionated as well. We couldn't figure out what he would want to do. Basically, nothing in particular. So we decided on business. Well, we figured with business, you know, most places would be hiring somebody with a business degree, you know. But not in our little small town. So I kind of like screwed myself on that one too. Because, you know, what was he going to do? Go work at the co-op with a business degree? The only way he could do that is becoming like a general manager or something. And you don't just fall into those. Those are given to Bubba Joe Riley's second cousin's brother. You know, stuff like that in that small town. So yeah, you gotta be careful
Bubba
with
Joe
your pick and
Riley.
choose. Yeah, Bubba Joe Riley. You gotta be careful when you're figuring out that kind of stuff, because you can waste years of your life on something that you're not gonna use. Johnny Massengill.
Hello, Johnny Massengill. Johnny Massengill. For some reason, all of a sudden, I want to sing "He's Fresh and Exciting."
I don't know what that is. Sing it, because I don't know what that is.
What, fresh and exciting?
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
I I don't know who sings it, but it's a song.
Okay.
And exciting. I think it's actually she's fresh and exciting.
Nope.
So
Doesn't-
exciting to me. Somebody can Google it and figure out who sings it. Who it's from. I don't know. I don't know the words to it. That's the only words I know. Just fresh and exciting. That's it.
So.
Cool in the gang. That sounds good. So.
So. I don't know if you all remember the game that I played. I streamed an episode of it for people to watch, but it's called Sapiens.
Yeah.
John Hemingway, I believe you liked that game Sapiens, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like on degrees and stuff. Well, it's like his business degree, that everything. It's not like he's wasting it, but in the town that we're in, it is a waste, basically. I mean, unless the right opportunity just comes knocking on the door. He still's going to have to work his way up the food chain, basically. You played it a while back. Forgot most. Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's my deal. So the developer, the producers, publishers, whatever they're called. I can't think of the name right now. Developers. Right? What is it called, Dreas?
The developers are the one that write and code the game. The publishers are the one that do the
Publishers.
marketing and
Yes.
put
Okay.
the game out and sell it.
So the publishers of the game sent me an email and asked me, if I would be interested. And this is not a non-disclosure or anything like that. It's just if I would be interested in doing, a video or two highlighting that they are now multiplayer. And the multiplayer whole aspect of it pretty much came out the 19th, so it's not like a new thing, but it's new for me, and they just want a little help spreading the word. So they asked me if I wanted to and if I wanted some keys. So I asked for a few keys, and I want to get a group together of about four of us, or even three would be fine, but probably me and Dreas is going to do it. One or two others is great, but I want to do an episode or so on it to just highlight the multiplayer aspect of it. And the way it goes on the Sapiens game is each person starts with their own tribe, and you can meet up and you can build like the hospitals and whatever. Eventually you can make a whole area together with your own tribes. So I thought maybe make that like a thing to just do a video or two on. And I'm gonna ask Johnny Massengill for sure, but I just didn't know John Hemingway. I didn't know if I could have swore you either said you had it or that you played it before. Huh?
Johnny Massengill is in the chat.
Is he? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you join up as a tribe. And so I just wanted to see if anybody would be interested in doing that. Because I'm really excited that they even reached out to me, which, I've been playing Sapiens before, well, it's been a long time. That was like the first thing I ever streamed. And it was horrible. But I like it. And, it's a good game. it's slow in the making because it's just done by a solo developer. But he's freaking amazing. Nanner Fairy Delivery, yeah. Johnny Mass is there. Okay, you'll give it a go. I was hoping you would. And John, you're good. Good. So, you know, we'll just pick a day, whatever day and time. I don't even care about the time because what we can do is just, I can record it. We can all play together and I can record it and we can put the time up anywhere, or we can do a live, whatever y'all would prefer to do. If we can't come up with a good time to do a live, then I'll record it. But, I just wanted to know, you know, who might be interested in that. Because I do have a couple keys for that game as well. And I would like to do some kind of stream or something on it. Digger Pain, Digger Pain.
Hey, Digger Pain.
Yes, you would have to have the game, Johnny. I've got a key for you, so. Like, whoever doesn't have the game, I do have, they gave me some keys to give.
Yeah, $1,000 each. Just kidding. Just 2,000.
Yeah, the game is a little pricey right now. I think it's like 20-something bucks, but it's a good game. Or last I looked, I think it was 20-something bucks. But they did give me some keys for it, and you know, I figured some of y'all may have it, some of you may not. But you know, it just, I know that some of y'all stream and you know, do the community streams and stuff like Icy, and so if you're up for it, just let me know. If I need to ask for more keys too, let me know. So doesn't matter if I call your name out particularly. If you're interested and that's something you want to do, let me know and I'll see about getting extra keys if I need to.
Dreas decided not to play now for some, because it's $1,000 each. That would do it for me. For sure, for sure.
I think the biggest problem we might have would be you, John Hemingway. I think that would be the biggest issue, is your time, the time difference and stuff with you. So we'd have to come up with a time. I mean, if 10 o'clock in the morning, you know how I normally do my streams like this, if this is good for everybody that wants to do it, y'all just come up with a day, any day, and we'll do it.
Was it more sun?
There's a sun lounger. Okay, so that's the last.
Yeah,
It did it!
I found it. I missed it, but I found it.
Oh, it's called Sapiens. And yes, Icy, I already figured you would probably be involved. That's what I was saying, you know, the people that stream with us normally doing the community streams.
Well, I was just gulping away on that drink. Sorry about that.
All right, so this one is done. It's beautiful. We did a great job. Look at all this.
Look at all our beautifulness.
That's a lot of work. Whew.
Looks like a turd there.
So,
There. All
right.
Slide.
That one is done. You're fine. Jeez. We're going to go back here and we're going to do the career and was it the bonus jobs? Yes, we're going to do the Muckingham Files Part 4. The new one is Clean the Modern Mansion. We've not done that one yet. You might have to download this as well.
I've already got it.
Okay.
Game session was closed by the host. She kicked me out, y'all. Y'all believe that shit? She kicked me out.
Wait a minute. No, I'm not saying black sheep you or anything. We're gonna work with your schedule. So if anything, it's special me, John.
Black sheep, have you any
Goofy
wool?
thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
But honestly, John, I think you're one of my not oldest, Jesus, that sounds awful. One of my longest subscribers. You've been watching me, like you and Digger. Y'all been watching me for, I think, the longest. So
He gave me Das Boop and turned co-op also. I can't rejoin her.
Jesus freaking fracker. So I want to make sure that if this is something you want to do, that you're able to do it.
She's already finished half the driveway, hadn't she?
Shut your mouth. Anyways, but
I'm here, so glad I could join you. Thanks for waiting on me.
you're welcome. Leave me alone. Anywho, that's the Alice outfit. Let's do that. I don't know why I gotta keep changing these freaking gloves. It must be love the way you two talk to each other. Oh yeah, it's definitely love. But anyways,
That we're both crazy.
so I've got a Johnny Massengill and a John Hemingway and an Icy. Is that correct? Are y'all in like Flynn? We can't do it Thursday. Okay, gamers, time to go to the car place. Wish me luck. Oh,
Good luck.
good luck.
Good super duper luck.
Don't let them cheat you on anything.
Got something for you.
Any day but Thursday, yes. Say hi and bye to Digger for me. We will. Definitely. Digger! Shaman's leaving and she says hi and bye to you. Oh. Where can we put him? Let's put him up here on top of the van for now. Keep him safe. He won't go on top of the van. Alright, well, we'll just put him here by the bucket. By the bucket and flip it.
Mack it up, flip it up, rub it down.
Any day but Thursday. Okay. So, John Hemingway. I don't know if John is in Discord.
John's in Discord a couple of times.
Okay. Then I'll just do a little Discord
Joro.
thingamadoody in the community events and tag y'all, and we'll see if we can come up together with a time.
Duty.
I did say duty. By the way, you got your own key for it, hon? Oh, well, good. Glad you got a key. That's an extra key I can give out to somebody if they'll play. I really hope that everybody will play. I mean, me and Dreas can do it by ourselves. That's not a problem. But I want y'all to do it with me. I want you to want me. Not like that. I don't want y'all to play with me. Not like that. Just my peeps. I want my peeps.
You mean those marshmallow candies that taste nasty?
Oh
that have
gosh,
sugar all over 'em?
no! I hate those nasty, disgusting things.
I get sick looking at them.
Ugh. They give me that old diabetes.
Diabetes.
Diabetes, that's right.
Got the diabetes. Doctor says I got the diabetes.
That's so silly. Yeah. You bought it on Steam, so it auto comes with one. Okay. Well. But it's gonna be fun. I would really, really, really enjoy us. I know that, you know, we do have the community stream of Planet Crafter and stuff like that, but this game's a little special to me, and so I wanna have my little group do it with me.
Speaking of that, is anyone? I haven't looked at Discord in the last minute. Is anyone gonna be available to do the community stream Planet Crafter today, or is everybody busy?
Well, Big Dave canceled out. He's not gonna be there.
I know Big Dave can't make it. I was wondering about like the Johnny Massagills and the Icies of the world, and anybody else is interested. Alrighty, that's all. And Bacon Wizard said he'll play.
Bacon
There's
Wizard.
no pressure, you know, if you can't play or you don't feel up to it. So, or if you got stuff to do.
I don't understand what the red arrows are for. I mean, what is this? What is it?
Bring in the ice. Ice, baby.
Ices! Bringing the ice for the party!
Yay!
She's a gigalotopus. I missed the last two, I think, of the Planet Crafters. Just praying my head don't start hurting. If my head starts hurting, I'm done. I just can't.
Yeah. Yep.
I do want to play. Oh, but like I said, I'll do a thing in Discord, since I think most of y'all are in Discord. And we will...
Pretty much everybody here, I think, except maybe Shannon's may not be in there.
We'll come up with a good day and time. Because even if I have to stream in the evenings, I'm okay with that. I don't care about that. And like I said, it'll just be one or two anyways, unless we want to keep it going.
Like cabbages down there, those trees or shrubs from up here. It looks like little cabbage plants.
Where are you?
Up on the roof.
Up on the rooftop. Click, click, click. I don't remember. But it's old St. Nick.
Up on the rooftop. Or something.
I don't
Down
remember.
the chimney. Of St. Nick.
Is it click, click, click?
It's probably not. I'm just saying it because that's what you said.
It's up on the housetop something. Oh, shit.
Up on the house, reindeer's claw or something. Down the chimney. Yeah, I don't know.
It's installing again. So if it's 10 a.m. my end, is that good for you lot? I don't remember the time conversion. Like right now, it's 11:15 at my time.
They're usually 5 or 6 hours ahead of us, I think.
Must be like 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, hell no. Yeah, right now it's 11:15 my time, 16 my time. He's in the UK? No, yes.
P and AM there be. Yeah, he's 6 hours ahead of us. That'd be 4 a.m. for us.
It would be 4 a.m.?
For us. Yeah. Unless he's saying 10 a.m. our time. I don't know. But he said 10 a.m. his time, right? I can't find it. Them Streamlabs is spamming shit.
So like an hour previous to this time. 10 a.m. here would be 4 p.m. for him. Oh. Gosh.
That'd be 7 a.m. for us, I think.
So about 1 p.m. your time suits all. Sure.
No, he said 1 p.m. his time.
Okay, 1 p.m. his time. Do the math for me. Don't make my head hurt or I can't play Planet Crafter.
7 a.m.
That's 7 a.m.? 1 p.m. his time is 7 a.m. for us?
Yeah. He's 6 hours ahead of us. Brain's hurting.
I know. I can't. It's just not firing on all cylinders right now. Let's see.
Did you hear the latest news?
What? Miranda is pregnant? Again?
Let's settle on 4 p.m. Grace. Math. 4 p.m. What is that?
If he's talking 4 p.m. his time, that would be 10. That'd be your normal time.
Okay.
But, I mean... I
don't
know
mind,
about
you know,
anybody else.
I'm going to be honest right now. I have Bella, and I thought about streaming, you know, around 9 o'clock or even streaming later in the evenings when I was picking a time for me to stream. But honestly, I don't want to stream before 9 o'clock my time, and I don't want to stream after 9 o'clock my time.
Yeah. Because she's getting up and being who knows what in the morning. Usually she's pretty calm, but she's got to get woke up and you got to get her going to get her ready for streaming, I would say.
Yeah. So
she's going to need and want stuff when she gets up. And she's going to have it.
yeah. Well, he said that right now it was like 17. Oops, hold on. Let me go back up. It's 17:16 there,
Yeah. He's 6
which
hours
is
ahead of us.
5:16. So that would be 4 o'clock. His time is perfect. That's my 10 o'clock slot, like you said. If it needs to be, you know, later than the 4 o'clock your time, that's fine with me. Let's just keep it between 4 p.m. and... Right. Let's just keep it between 3 p.m. your time and... What would the other be? 3 a.m. Your time? Even if I have to do it in the evening, I just don't want to.
Between 9 and 9, so.
Yeah. 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. is 9 here in the morning and 9 o'clock at night. Anytime in between the fours. Perfect.
I like bananas. Yes, I said bananas. Bananas, bananas.
All right, Shannon Duba, enjoy your nap. But yeah, if you can chalk up that 10 o'clock or that 4 p.m. your time, John Hemingway, and it's not a big issue for you, that would be perfect for us. I think pretty much everybody can slot in for a 10 o'clock because, you know, they usually pop in for my streams. That's great for you. Okay. Icy and Johnny. So, 10 o'clock slot. Is that okay for y'all to do an hour or two? We can do it less than 2 hours if need be. But will that be okay for y'all? The 10 o'clock in the morning for me. Just like my regular stream time. I'm making this more complicated than it is. Y'all should have heard me trying to give him directions on a map. Jesus. I'm the worst.
Yeah, she's at the, let's say, the right side of the map. She says, you see this dot all the way over on the left side of the map? And I'm like, yeah. And she said, so you start there and you go down to this and then you go to this main road and you're gonna hang a left or something like that, and you're gonna go down and you see this mushroom, this place that looks like a mushroom.
The roads were rounded and looked like a mushroom top, and I was like, do you see the mushroom on the map?
I'm like, and I still don't know where she's at, and I'm like, well, where are you at? And like, just go. She keeps trying to tell me, I'm like, well, where are you at?
What?
I wouldn't understand it.
I was trying to explain because the map, it had, you know, if you're looking at it, it had a left side and it had a right side. Well, on the left side, there was this big old city like this, and then there was a road that went over to this other smaller town. That main road that come in from the big city went straight through, but it also branched off, and it had some other roads. Well, I was trying to tell him I was up here, and I was like, if you start on that and you come across on that main road, I'm on the first little hump that looks like a mushroom. I'm in that house. So I was trying so hard to explain. He was like, what? And then finally, there was a river that ran like this between the towns. I was like, okay, do you see the river? And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'm over here kind of like by the third hump in the river. It was bad. It was bad. And I was like, okay, it'll just be easier if you tell me where you're at. And he's like, okay, if you go to coordinates, whatever circumference of the XY DNA factor.
Oh my God.
I was like, my head was burning just with his.
I think I said, do you remember the building I was at last time?
No, he was like, oh, this was it. He was like,
I was using east and west, and that was fucking with her head, is what it boils down to.
He was like, if you go south, he's like, I'm over here. I'm kind of south of this marker. I'm south of it. We're kind of more like southwest-ish. Okay, so like you start up here, you're kind of at the north, and then we're going to go to the southwest corner of the eastern hemisphere shit. And I was just like, mwah, mwah. Never mind. I will find you. Never set a destination. Then you can go anywhere without guilt. Amen. But I'm the worst about giving directions. I'd be like, so you go down the steps, you take the 1, 2, 3, 4. You can jump over the last step, that's fine. You go down here and you take a right, and then you go, watch out for that blue van over there. And then anyways, you go back here and you go down the steps and you take a right and you go around the van and you go over to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 driveways and you take a left. But not the first left, it'll be your second left, I think. Well, anyways, you start and you take these steps down. That's the way I give directions. They're so freaking helter-skeltered. It's bad.
Pretty rough.
It's bad.
But we made it work.
We did. He was a genius. I just roam around until I find where I want to go. It's exactly right. Well, I'm honest about everything, and I'm being honest. He is the brains, because I'm not that smart. I used to be smart. I used to be, but it's like my brain doesn't function.
She calls me the brains, but if I go do something that's like not what she's got in her head that she wants to be doing, she'll be like, "What are you doing? Where are you going?" Like, and I feel like so stupid for even wanting to go somewhere. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm just gonna go over here. What are you doing that for? Like, well, just what I thought I'd do.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What are you doing that for?
That is true. I don't know why I do that stuff. He loves me through it, though. It's so aggravating. I'm the worst. But, yeah, I remember being smarter, or at least I thought I was. And it's like I'll try to remember stuff or try to explain my way through things, and I can't do it anymore. And that may have something to do with a brain condition. Or it just could be lack of brains. I don't know. Just doesn't come as easily anymore.
How did I get a dog?
You gotta.
Oh, I brought him in here, didn't I?
Oh, I thought you meant in the game.
Yeah, that's right. I brought him in here after I took him out. Like, he's been so quiet, and then I heard him do his little ear flapping thing.
Oh my gosh. So normally I'm off on another tangent. You used to drive your first wife crazy. You tend to drive the long way around. Me too, Johnny. Me too. Now he does that. He takes the long way when he thinks it's a shortcut. He takes the long way. And then he'll be like driving along, and I'm like, feels longer than it used to.
Oh, we're gonna let me tell this story when you get there.
Go ahead, I'm done.
All right, so every time we go to visit her parents and her family, it's like I'll take just about for the last good while. I take just about the exact same route, pretty much. And there's this one section on the trace, and she says, are we not to our turn yet? I thought we would be there by now. Or, like, have we been this way before? Or should be like, God, why is it taking so long? It's like, it's just like, it's every time she'll ask something, and like, it's the same crap with like, no, we didn't go this way last time. I'm like, yeah, we did. Don't seem like it was this long.
It's like 50 first dates. I'm serious.
And this segment of road is like 9 miles on the trace. It's like a 9-mile segment down the trace. Not long at all. But the speed limit on the trace is 50 miles an hour. And I'm doing like 60 just so I can get down the trace, before she figures out that it's taking too long. It takes the same amount of time every time. Even this last time, she's like, did we miss a turn or something?
I
like
can't
that? Like,
remember
no.
it. I remember that, that we do turn on the trace, but it just seems like we're only on it for just a minute. Like that first time, it was like we were just on it for a minute and then we were off. And then every time we come home, it's like we're on that thing for 5 hours.
When we're on it for like 10 minutes.
I don't know what it is.
Like 5 minutes in, she's like, what? Why is this is longer than it was?
It's like,
last
did you
time?"
take a different route?
Yeah, did you take a different turn?
Is this a
Take
new
different
way?
route?
See, because when he was first coming up to Tennessee, I got on there and I made him a map of how to get from his apartment to Tennessee up to where I was.
She made an optimal route so that I didn't have to go through cities that she considered to be safe.
Yes, like driving through some of the bigger cities and stuff was
Which
going
I
to be.
appreciate because I don't care to drive. I drove through Florence once just because I was curious because I wanted to see, on my way back from dropping her off.
Florence,
Yeah.
Alabama's got some ratchet freaking
Well, it's-
drivers.
Well, just the driving through Florence, it's like red light after red light.
Yeah.
It's just driving through the middle of town.
Well, it wasn't safe, and so I
was an
picked
ugly
him out a
town.
nice little route going
Sorry
up
for
little
Florence.
side roads and stuff to get there, and it was still fast. It was a fast little route, It was 3 hours for him. Well, now all of a sudden it takes like 4 hours, it feels like. And then sometimes it takes like 6 hours. That's
Yeah,
what-
but somehow every time we'll leave here at 9 o'clock and we'll be there at like 10 minutes till noon. And her mama say, Dress must have had the pedal to the metal. And like I pretty much drive 5 miles an hour over the speed limit pretty much everywhere I drive.
Welcome back, Digger Payne. Yeah,
Welcome
Shaman
back.
said to tell you hi and bye. She has to go to the car dealership.
You're going to get a brand new car. Probably not a brand new
You get a car, and you get a car.
I want a car.
I want a car. I want a Jeep or a truck.
I want a SUV.
SUV.
Yeah, SUV.
Oh,
So-
yeah. That's
so-
even better because that way we have room for our dogs.
I don't want a big land yacht one
No.
that takes up a whole parking spot.
The Nissan Murano is perfect. Or even, what was the other one that I was saying? The Buick Rendezvous. Those are nice. Or is it the Enclave? Buick Rendezvous? Buick Rendezvous is what I had, and it was really nice. And it took a beating. Had a lot of miles, and I drove like a Banshee back then when I was working at Home Depot. That thing, I'd get out of work and leave there about 10 o'clock, and I'd be so whooped. I'd swear it was autopilot that got me home most nights. Because it wasn't me. I'd get home and I'd even remember driving home.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is that my dad?
It's cool to be. Yeah, she's not gonna.
Let me go check and see.
So, I will tell my story I was going to tell before that story. Now that's Bailey. Bailey has the big bark. Leo, when he's barking, he's like, oof, oof, oof. And then eventually he'll do like a real bark, and it kind of sounds like he's a bigger dog. But most of the time his bark is oof, oof, oof. So we call it his oof bark. But so last night Leo is in bed. And normally he lays up against Dreas, against like the back of his legs or beside his butt. He'll lay right there. And he's like a little hot water bottle. He is so hot, putting off so much heat. And I'm always freezing at night. So I've tried to get this dog to snuggle up with me. He won't have none of it. He is Dreas's baby. Sapiens is now installed. I'm going to go test it now, people. Be like, all right, John. We will see you later. I'm going to post in Discord. I'll tag you. But I couldn't ever get that little effer to sleep beside me. Well, last night I was holding him. Up against me, kind of like forcefully. And I was like, snuggle with Mama, please snuggle. And I started singing to him. And I was petting his little face and I was singing to him. And next thing I know, he was asleep. Just like a little baby. I sung him to sleep. And I was like, oh, it worked. And so I was sitting there holding him like a baby. And he was sleeping. And I fell asleep. And I felt him move and he woke me up. And he started to, like he was going to get up. And I was like, no. And I started singing to him again. And I was petting his little face. And he fell back asleep again. We did that like 3 times last night. And then finally I woke up and he was over there at Dreas's butt again. And I was like, ah. And I was telling Dreas about it. He was like, yeah. He was like, I fell asleep because you were singing to the dog too. I was like, my family's nuts. So I sang Dreas and the dog to sleep.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember is you singing to him. It's honestly when he lays up next to me and he's sitting there and he's like licking at his paw or chewing at a nail or something, and that constant motion of him, and he's like pressed up against my back on my side, I can't get to sleep. It just annoys me.
Yeah.
Because he won't stay still.
Woof without the W. Exactly, Digger Payne. Exactly.
He's a cutie.
Yes. I want to be mad at him because he's a nasty little effer too, you know, but Jesus, I can't stay mad at him.
Yeah, when I walk him, I have to watch him because he'll be up Bailey's butt, and like wherever she pees, he'll try to go over there and lap it up.
He's nasty, I tell you. Ugh.
So I gotta keep him away from it, and like I can pull him away and tell him no, and like if I give him enough slack, he'll head over that way. I got like a 25-foot leash. I think it's maybe 15 or 25. Maybe it's just 15. I don't think it's 25. But it gives him room to kind of move around, you know, while I'm walking him.
Yeah.
So he's not on a short leash while I'm walking because he about won't poop unless he's got some freedom. And he needs to be able to run. But I can't trust him to be free because he'll run off down the road and I can't catch him.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, Johnny. Enjoy your lunch. I still don't know what we're going to do for lunch.
Enjoy your lunch, Johnny.
We have to do something quick and save our hunger for our ribeyes for later. Yep. But he wasn't doing all that licking and stuff. I had him in a headlock basically. And he just, when he was out, he was done. But he ended up rolling over on his back, you know, just he was so relaxed, sleeping on my arm just like a baby, just like a tiny little baby. I was holding him. It was nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like it when he'll lay there and be still. Like sometimes he'll lay and he'll get his snout like about 3 to 4 inches from my mouth and just lay it on the bed or maybe the edge of my pillow depending on how I'm laying. And he'll just lay there and just look at me. And I'm okay with that, you know, but a lot of times he wants to like he'll put that snout right up in my face and want to lick on my face or something.
And we know where that thing's been.
Yeah, and that's.
He's a
I've never
nasty
been
thing.
never been real big about letting a dog lick me on my face anyway. So. But especially him. But he's a cutie.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Bella was wanting me to say something that I am not saying. And I had to get her to be
Oh.
quiet. And I remembered that sometimes they can hear me, but I don't want them to hear me. But I muted the mic.
I didn't hear you say that. I
Good.
heard her starting to say something. And then it got quiet. There's no telling with her. She fixates on some of the craziest stuff.
She does.
Can't tell you how many times she said corky balls.
Oh my god.
That's like she actually calls Leo corky balls.
Mm-hmm. It is funny.
They do kind of stick out.
They do. Are we gonna get done with this?
Well, we're gonna get done with it. Yeah, I mean we're what, 68%?
Yeah.
There's a lot of tedious stuff. Well, not a lot of tedious stuff. There's weights and stuff up here, but there ain't a lot left where I'm at up here.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess we're still ticking up there. Maybe. We may have a last minute push.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe so's. You can't patriotism. Oh, that is so true. What is this? I don't know what that is. Is that a spaceship? Do I have one that's like pathetic? Let's see. It is a spaceship.
What in here?
No.
Oh, the painting.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't no floppy wieners or something like that.
God forbid we see a floppy wiener. That would not be good for business. Alright. So it's basically saying that a spaceship crashed. But where? And why would that have that? Crazy.
It's just a spaceship traveling in the moon and stars and stuff. Not necessarily crashing, it's just flying around having fun.
I guess.
You're just turning it into doom and gloom.
Doom on you! Doom on you! I'm kind of kids graffiti down here.
Keep them damn kids off the lawn, they wouldn't be graffiti and stuff.
Right? So I sent a thing to Darius last night that said, oh, if I can find it, let me read it.
Was it last night or this morning? I guess it was last night.
Is it? I think it was last night. It says, if you serve your kids frozen pizza or chicken nuggets for dinner, you're a terrible parent. I don't care how busy.
A lot of frozen kids.
It says-
Pizzas and chicken nuggets.
Okay, so it says if you serve your kids frozen pizza or chicken nuggets for dinner, you're a terrible parent. I don't care how busy you are. Find the time to microwave them. Well, then he sends me back a message. Says the kids or the frozen pizza or nuggets. Don't think Bella will fit in the microwave. And I put the kid first. Then you can nuke the food and eat it yourself. These are the conversations that we have. This is us. Oh, gosh. Hold on. I gotta fix my thing now. We're idiots. We're so bad.
Yeah. It's just true. This is known.
It is. And it's like our lovely shaman sent me an email. And I'm not going to read that, but the way she worded it, because it was the first time she sent me an email, and she used the business email that I have set up for my YouTube channel. And she was like, if this is you, send me a code word or whatever so I can confirm your identity. And so I was just like, what the shit is she talking about? So I went all Mission Impossible on her. I was like, code word, bananas. And then I was like, your mission, should you choose to accept it. And then at the end I was like, this letter will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2. And I was like, just kidding. And I was like, or am I? God, I swear I'm not right in their head. I'm not.
Right. Can't get right.
Not exactly. But she had some ideas for our 7 Days to Die adventures, I guess, and wanted to make sure it was the correct email address to send me stuff.
How do we know it's the real shaman?
Ooh, that would have been a good
Maybe she should
twist.
send us
A code word. Code word books. Code word bookworm. I would say that is definitely a confirmation. It is, isn't it? Oh my gosh, we're at 78%.
78% say it isn't so.
It is so. I'm really excited about doing that Sapiens multiplayer.
I'm excited to check it out and play it. I've never
I hope
played
it's as
it.
good as I think it will be. With the multiplayer, you know. My only thing is, when I play that game, it's like this. It'll take hours. This ain't one of those games you can just get on. I mean, you can just get on and do whatever work you can do and then get back off and get back on whenever it's convenient. You can do that with Sapiens too, but you don't want to. It'll like suck you in. Next thing you know, you look up and 4 hours of your life is gone. That's the way Sapiens is to me.
Not my life.
Yes, you can't get that back. It's gone.
It's my life. It's now or never.
That's why I record mine, so I can have a record of where all my life went. Everybody can be like, she lived a good life. I'm like, no, she didn't. Look, we got proof. It was not that great. No, this is a good life. I enjoy doing this. If it got to where I didn't enjoy doing it, I would stop. Now, I will admit, some days I'm like, Jesus, I don't want to do this. But that's just some days, you know. And that's usually because I don't feel good.
Yeah.
But I'm really, really good at rallying. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. No matter how bad I feel, I'm gonna get through it. And I can die after.
I'm not. I'm like, screw this shit. I ain't doing jack crap.
No. Yesterday, it was, I'm telling you right now, it was all I could do to get through yesterday. And by the time we were done, I had maybe 15 minutes, and then I was just soup sandwich. I was done. My whole, and it's the weirdest thing. Normally when my head hurts, it's on my right side, like right above my eye, right behind my eyeball, in the back of my head, of course. Well, yesterday it was the left, and it wouldn't go away. It wouldn't stop. It was freaking constant, and it was to the point where I was like praying that I wasn't going to get sick to my stomach because of the pain. It hurt so bad. It was bad. I thought, okay, this is it. This is the big one. I'm having a stroke.
I'm having those strokes.
It felt bad. Really bad. But, days like that, you know, are the days that I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do this. Very cool being reached out to like that. Yeah. Yep. It is. I sure was surprised when I got the email from them. I was like, oh, that's nice that they even thought of me, because I'm not no big time, you know, shot caller. But I think it is because I played it so long ago, which, you know, you were there, Digger. You were there. I played it a long, long time ago. It was my first ever live, and I was so nervous. So, and you know, like Dave, the developer, I've, you know, sent him messages and stuff about the game. So I think maybe that helped. I don't know. It did feel good to be reached out like that. Look at us, we're 87% time.
87%.
What's with all these buckets?
Maybe they're gonna paint. After they
Maybe
get
so.
the dirt off, gotta get it clean so they can paint.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach that. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Yes, exactly. Some days, I mean, honestly, that's what it feels like almost in my head. My headaches feel like what a stroke would be. It's what it feels like sometimes when it's really bad like that. Or like what I figure an aneurysm would be. I mean, honestly, it feels like I'm gonna die. It hurts that bad. And that's the fake tumor thing, the swelling in my brain. You know, it's frickin' painful. I can't even explain the pain. That's why they have my doctor come up with a concoction, and at the hospital up there where I lived, all I'd have to do is go in there and it was called a cocktail, and I would go in there and they would give me a shot of it, and before I even made it back out to the car, I was just like drooling, and I would sleep, and it wouldn't matter what time I'd get it, I would sleep for about 12 hours with that shot, because it's serious pain. That's the downside to this. I mean, I stay cheerful. I am, you know, going through what I go through. I'm probably some of the other ones, you know, they're a lot worse than me, but most of them are pretty down in the dumps and woe is me, and I'm not like that. But
She stays cheerful.
but I'm telling you, when I say it hurts, it really, really hurts bad. And I have a high pain tolerance. How can I get... Berg. I mean, I guess I could do it from here, maybe.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to reach to clean
The windows on the outside or the...
up at the
Oh.
top. I guess.
Was there another balcony back? Is there a balcony back here I missed, or is that just I didn't have access to it? And I had access to that.
Right. Which it's over here.
What is it?
I'm
Chain
trying to figure out how to get
rods?
there. I guess I'm gonna have to try to jump. Let me turn it like this. See if I can get
Okay.
jump for my love. Or maybe we can't get to it. Maybe we just have to clean it like this. Oy vey.
I'm coming, Ethel.
How am I going to reach that? Ah. Over here? Go. How'd you do that?
Put the extension on my on the head. Get all about your extensions, didn't
I
you?
did. Leave me alone. My head. Leave me alone.
So used to cleaning up clothes.
Yeah,
You're a messy cleaner.
I am.
You see how she just goes all over the place? I'm like
I'm all willy-nilly.
streaks and
I'm
shit.
gonna... Yeah. Oh,
Did you make it?
I did.
I'm getting caught on something.
Did you just jump on me? No, I guess you sprayed me.
Yeah, I almost sprayed the silhouette of you into the window.
I seen a little silhouette of an amp. Scaramouche, scaramouche. Can you do the flame bingo? I don't know how that really goes.
Something about a fandango.
Well, see, that's what I used to sing to Bella. Was Fandango. Right, can you do the Fandango? Oh, we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Uh-oh. I thought we were done. I really thought we did a better job than this.
There's a lot of trim and stuff that
Yeah, that's true.
this little lights.
I'm gonna say this is done though. Can I get down? Am I stuck? No. Okay.
Well, the bushes don't count, do they? No. So you know, that one get
Alright.
missed.
We've
Oh,
got
that's
air
fine.
conditioner unit cable. Where the shiitake?
Oh, there was an AC upstairs.
I don't know. Oh. Ah.
Hold on, if I can reach it from here, I may have to move.
Are you back up there? Are you up there already? How's
No.
it do that?
I'm not up there. Up here,
Ugh.
and then through here.
Oops. Did I jump? Hell
On this
those.
side. There it is.
Alright. And then driveway base walls.
Should have known.
Mailbox.
Should have known.
Second floor window frames. Third floor barriers. And third floor barrier posts. So this is the
Should've
third
known.
floor. This is where you did.
Should have known.
Barrier post. Barrier post here. This one. Where at though? Maybe from this angle. Yeah, there.
There's barrier post. It may be from on the outside too. Did you get it?
Floor barrier. Yeah, I
Second
got it.
floor
I didn't
window
get the
frame.
barrier though.
There's a window frame right
It's
there.
this barrier.
Oh,
Hmm.
this needs to be hit from a higher elevation.
It's a whole new perspective when one realizes what that song is really about. I don't know what that song is really about.
Neither do I.
Yay!
Job complete.
We did it!
We did it.
Okay, alright, we're being pitched. Okay, alright, y'all. Let me complete this. Look at us go. Look at there. It's getting so clean. So fresh and so clean, clean, clean.
Look at her go.
So fast. Alright, we'll go to continue. And then the next one is clean the fire plane. I may just do a video on that one because I don't think it's going to take long enough for us to do a 2-hour stream. So I'll just do a video on that one. We'll finish it up. And that's it for now. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yep.
I guess we're doing the community stream at 2 o'clock, Planet Crafter.
Yeah, we is.
I do not
Yes.
have a redirect for that. We don't have it posted up yet.
I don't even have it posted yet.
So,
sure.
Just check Andreas's channel. So there we go. A young man murdering someone, being imprisoned, being put on trial, and sentenced to death. Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to watch that again. Well, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a like. If you haven't, subscribed. And that's it for now. Dreas, you want to say bye?
Bye, Andreas. No, bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thanks for watching.
everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.